I want you, everybody, to really push that feet out. Now, when you stretch your knees, you keep your foot exactly as it is. Go, 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 go.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Takara Janae. So first and foremost, I slept on my hair, and if you are black and you sleep on your hair, you understand my struggle right now. You already know what's going on here. So first thing I did when I woke up this morning to get ready for my day in ballet later on tonight was I put a hair bonnet on. I wrapped my hair to get ready for the rest of the morning. I really don't care that my eyebrows aren't done like that. I just been in a different space, different area in this time of my life. If you remember me from my previous vlogs, it's not available now, but I will make some of them available in time. I'm just moving by my spirit. You remember I used to model, I used to do runway, print, fashion, blase blase. So right now I am just reading my Holy Bible first thing in the morning. I'm also recording for my Bible reading channel. If you are a Christian girly, a Christian woman, and you're interested in joining my Bible reading channel, I will go ahead and stick it in here and promote it really quickly. And I'm just lighting a candle to go ahead and set the tone, set the mood as I read my Bible. I just wish people would understand that every Christian represents themselves individually. So I know people will have a lot of church hurt. I know there are a lot of people who will claim Christian and they do not represent the best character of Christ and they mistreat others, or people grow up watching their family members as Christians and they're just not the best representation. I'm not going to let that stop me in my faith and growing closer to God and believing in Jesus Christ. This is the outfit that I'm wearing today, and it's super basic. I know I have a stain on my leotard, whatever. This is one of my cats. This is my oldest cat, Buddy. He's such a baby. I'm having green tea to get the day started. Green tea is so good for you. I put nothing in it. I'm also having some granola on top of my oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of my favorite meals. Y'all, I accidentally froze my lemon water. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. I have other water bottles. I'm just going to make a different lemon water for today. That's fine. Here's my oatmeal. I love how it came out. I like it to not be stiff, but not too watery. Just a perfect mixture, with granola on top. This is me after a few hours of having my head bonnet on and trying to get my hair back right. I slicked down my hair. I've thrown it back in a ponytail, and yes, I have been natural for a few years. I actually transitioned and I lost a few inches because of one particular modeling job. I did lose a few inches, but hair is hair. It will grow back. I'm grateful to God. I have a full head full of thick, healthy hair. I feel like this bun kind of makes me look like a fish to the side. I don't know, like a cute fish. It is what it is. And that's the bow that I went with. I'm in the process of building my bow wall. Yes, I said it, a bow wall. I absolutely adore bows. Yes. So I honestly don't know what's copyrighted, what's not copyrighted. So hopefully between my voice and this non-copyrighted music is going to assist with this track being played in class right now, because the copyright claims are outrageous. Let me stop. This is me in one of my adult ballet classes. I'm so sorry that my camera's blurry, it's fuzzy. I tried to clean it off. Listen, phone cameras are not my strong skill, whatever you want to call it, whatever. It's not my forte. It's not it for me. In adult ballet class, you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get the choreography wrong. You're going to look a hot mess. Learn to laugh at yourself. Learn to have fun. Learn to understand. In order to learn something, you're going to have to get comfortable looking like a fool. You're going to have to be comfortable looking and feeling like an idiot, but that's okay. That's how you learn. If you have people who are mean because people don't know how to dance yet, you have to learn. You have to start somewhere. And if someone bullied you while you were learning, or they gave you a hard time, I'm sorry. People are weird and they feel like, oh, let me just go ahead and carry on that toxic behavior that I went through, because that's how you grow a backbone. And in actuality, you can grow different backbones. So I end up stripping down by the end of my ballet class. I can't put too much of this footage in here because from the angle I recorded, my cheeks were cheeking, and I don't want to do that to myself or to you all. I find that depending on the day, my grand about mama is higher, and some days it's lower, depending on how I feel, my muscles, my energy, Sometimes my flexibility is better, other days it's not. Some days I'm spinning well, other days I'm not spinning well. Overall, I still suck. I'm still learning. And I don't mean that in a way to be condescending or throw myself down. No, I'm proud of the progress I made. I'm proud of how far I've come, but I can also recognize that I still suck and still be proud of myself in the same breath. Two things can be true at once, right? So I absolutely adore these adult classes. And whoa, look at the male in the back. Look how high his grandma is. Oh my gosh. I love males in ballet. How strong they are, how athletic they are, and then they have to be like graceful. I feel like males in ballet just reminds me of if princes and kings were actually gentlemen and they lived up to like women's fairy tales. That is like the epitome of males in ballet to me. But I love seeing their strength and their artistry and their mastery of the skill, and just, oh my gosh. And I've been in class with him for a few weeks. He has been growing like crazy. Like, oh my gosh, just the strength that they have naturally in their muscles. If you know, you know. Men are just naturally stronger than women biologically. We can do a lot. We can be just as strong, be just as great in a lot of things, but they'll always be stronger. I would love to be able to do a few things that some men in ballet do that are like men moves, but let me just be able to get through the basic moves first, right? This isn't one of my favorite leotards or skirts. I kind of got it in the beginning of my ballet journey. Now that I learned about like the longer ballet skirts, I think it's like romantic style or whatever. I don't know, I'm still learning. Now that I learned about those, I really want to invest in all long ballet skirts. Not to say I won't switch it up, I just feel more comfortable and I feel like it suits my body better. Now we are on to a new hairdo. It's a new day, new hairstyle, okay? TK all day, baby, in a new hairstyle. Listen, y'all, I wore this hairstyle for a few weeks. This is one of my favorite hairstyles. I wear it now most of the time, but I'll switch it up. When I tell you, TK has been getting number after number. Let me stop. But I've been getting asked out, okay? I get compliments. People ask me out, but that hairstyle, baby, it was nonstop. I'm like, I'm not available. I'm sorry. So this is me training at my new studio. Excuse me. This studio is new to me because it's a secondary studio that I go to. And I train at this studio maybe once or twice a month. It just depends. Or if the studio that I go to primarily, they're closed for the holidays. Normally the studio is like, we got you. We are open, which I love. I love how beautiful this studio is. The studio is just new. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And that's me just training in my class, trying out a lot of the new adult beginner ballet moves. When you are in adult beginner ballet, you have students of all backgrounds there. So don't be hard on yourself. You may be entering a class where you have a student like myself who's been training for like a year, and this could be your first class. Or you could be entering a class where you have students who trained in ballet since they were a kid. They took a break for a few years, or they had to take a break due to injury. Whatever the case may be, these classes are diverse, and just focus on yourself. Have a wonderful time. I think my biggest point of advice, my biggest point of advice would be to just really try to listen to your teacher and the musicality. It doesn't matter that your leg can't touch your ear right away. It doesn't matter that you don't have all the strength. Even if you do it like with whatever like flexibility or limitation that you have, as long as you do it well. So like you want to just try to listen to the teacher and their count, and other people can break it down so well because they like 1 and 1 2 and 1 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 6, and I have to learn it as a dancer eventually. But if you're not breaking it down to me like in terms where I can pick it up like playing a trumpet or something, yo, I need a few extra moments to get it together. I've trained in trumpet, a little bit in guitar, self-taught with guitar. But my brother's the guitarist of the family. Let's go ahead and put that out there. And I've done choir, competitive choir, actually won with my choir. It was just a background. It wasn't like I was like anything important. I was just a part of a team. Those things were incredibly hard. Sight reading, incredibly hard. Playing the trumpet, your lips, your tongue placement, incredibly hard. knowing the notes, the positions of your fingers, just all of it, incredibly hard. Ballet is still like the hardest thing I've ever done. Modeling, going to New York by myself, doing things by my, incredibly hard. This is the most difficult thing that I've done. So please have grace on yourself, have grace on your body, and just try to pay attention to the teacher, pay attention to your body. And if you're not doing the move full out, or you don't have the prettiest toes, the prettiest extensions, the prettiest lines, understand that you're new to this, or you're getting back into it, and just take your time. When they tell you to go ahead and kick in that ground bop mama, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, I'm a little country. You kick out fast, but bring it down a little bit slow. Don't kick out fast. You kick out fast and you bring it down a little bit slow. Don't kick out slow and then bring it down fast. No, kick out fast and bring it down a little bit slow. I don't know. I'm really good at imitating people. I like to say, like, low-key, I could be a performer if I really needed to and I was willing to sell my soul. I could, because I could imitate people and put on the show. I just want to show you guys the studio really quick. This is one of my favorite jackets, although I have a few more things with like flowers and all this crazy pink and whatever. This is one of my favorites in my closet so far. I'm loving the look. So after ballet, I went to get some boba tea. I wish I would have suggested this, but no, my friend, yes, my best friend suggested that we get some boba tea, and I said, okay, that's pretty cute. I'm feeling it. Let's do it. Let's try it. And we did. I don't drink boba tea pretty often just because of how sweet it is, but every once in a while it is a delicious treat. So I'm definitely glad that my best friend recommended this, and I absolutely love just the night, going on a walk, drinking our boba tea, and just kind of enjoying the night, the scenery. Like, normally I am knocked out after ballet. Ballet is draining. It has me operating like an old person, going to bed on time. Since I am slowing down for modeling significantly, since I'm over the fact that I will never ever be a size 2, size 0 naturally, baby, I have been enjoying meals I've been depriving myself of. So this is just a little bit of southern fried cabbage with some cornbread. And yes, ma'am, it was everything that I needed, the comfort that I needed. Oh, I needed it so bad. Good morning. I'm running so behind this morning. It's like 4 something in the morning. I woke up a little late. I wonder if you have a strict schedule or a routine. Do you ever have your mornings where you just wake up like an hour behind and it throws your entire day off? So this is a new week and I'm gonna try my best to get better footage. I did not mean to get blurry footage from my ballet class from yesterday, and I want to redo. It's been a long time since I've been into this social media stuff, vlogging. I've been editing, but like vlogging, consuming, doing any of this. So please bear with me. I will try again, and I need to get a vlog camera. I initially saved up for a vlog camera, and I decided not to get the vlog camera because I was just unsure if I was going to take my vlogging seriously. I just didn't know, honestly, at the time. But I knew like I would vlog periodically. I just didn't want to make a huge investment, and I had other dreams in my heart, and I could go in that direction or in that way or in that area. So yeah, here we are with the phone camera and struggling. And I don't know, maybe if I had a vlog camera things would be blurry there too, but we're gonna try it again. Tomorrow I have modern class with JDT, Jacksonville Dance Theater, one of their teachers. Sorry guys, I have like crust in my eyes. This is truly first thing in the morning. I'm super excited to see her. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. I've been in ballet for the past few weeks. I took a few weeks off from modern. I've been off a pole for a few weeks. I've been in and out of pole, and that's been very hard for me. But I have to listen to my body. I have to take care of my body. I had a weird thing going on with my shoulder, and you know, just to prove that I'm consistent and I'm doing it. I just don't think making it worse would make anything better. But I should be back in pole in a few weeks. But I've been keeping up with ballet. I've been keeping up with modern besides taking my little break. But I'm going back. Super excited. I can't record. I can record a modern. I'm just not. I just feel like it really throws off the vibe of the class, even with the teacher. And I just feel like the energy of the class is so much better. I may record the end of it, but here is, I guess, a week in my life learning adult dance, particularly adult ballet. But I do train in the background with pole and modern dance as well. Do you know how expensive vlog cameras are? So, saved up, made the money for a vlog camera, and that money just went to other places. Other expenses came first. There's other expenses I wanted to spend on. I would vlog with my camera, but I wasn't editing like that. I wasn't even ready to truly put myself out there in a way that I thought I was ready to put myself out there. So, listen, I never got the vlog camera. And then I ended up taking down all my old vlogs, and some of my model content is still up, but that's that. So yeah, I didn't even have a lot of time to edit, and the times I did have to edit, I was just unsure if this is what I truly wanted to put out there. And I had to remain prayerful, patient, and then also going through things. It's definitely my clutch word, whatever. Also going through life, a spiritual journey, changes, God renewing me, my mind, my perspective, things I thought I wanted, things I thought I was stuck on. Like, God is, wow. Super early in the morning, right before work, I have to get ready to go to work. And this is me learning adult dance in between work and everything. I'm just going to be talking about mostly my dance journey on this channel. My other channel is for the Christian girlies. If you're not a Christian, I'm sorry. I'm here, but I just really don't want to talk too much about myself, my life. I don't care like that. I want to talk about this progress and this dance and how hard it is. So let's do it. Okay, so I think the hardest part about doing adult dance as an adult and in reality is the time constraint. A lot of us, we don't come from rich families or even families, more privileged families. A lot of us, we come from, very average, low earning, below, struggling. That's a story for a lot of us, white, brown, in between, whatever you look like here in America. And even with you transitioning into adulthood, we have to work really hard to obtain anything or to build anything. And I think social media is just one of those eras where you did have people who went viral, or you did have people who were able to obtain instant success. You did have people who were able to start businesses, and their businesses were able to blow up really fast. But in actuality, it takes a while to grow a business or to garner any success, especially if you want something to last in longevity, right? Things take time is what I'm trying to say. So when you're struggling and you're working hard, you don't have a lot of time. And then now we're living in a era where everything is rising, but our wages are not increasing. You're going to have to find different sources of income, passive income, in order to make more time. But if you haven't did that, or if you don't have the opportunity or space or the breathing room to do that yet, you really don't have time. You don't have a lot of time to do a lot extra with your life. And if you have friends and people who want to talk and you don't know how to manage that, you really don't have a lot of time. And then when you have family, you really don't have a lot of time. You don't have time, right? You have to really decide what it is that you really want to do. You have to pick, you have to choose, you have to. And I think that's the most difficult part when it comes to the dance journey, especially as an adult, starting dance as an adult, trying to get your lines as an adult, trying to get most of your flexibility as an adult. Pole helped a little bit, but Lord knows I was not gifted in those areas, nor did I train really hard in those areas. Like, we're not going to talk about my past. We're just not going to do it. Not even for the sake of the video and the dance journey. I didn't grow up dancing, no. I didn't grow up dancing. Maybe a little bit of cheer, but it was really embarrassing. We're not going to talk about that. But I did a little bit of that, but I was never really truly talented at it. Heck no. So in order to be able to have the resources to take this journey more seriously is a blessing, and to pursue it is such a blessing, and I'm super excited about it. Making time to better yourself at something is really hard, especially with time ticking and the day running by, and especially if you work like 12-hour days, 13-hour days, easy, the day is gone. So I think that's the hardest part about this adult ballet dance journey, is still having to balance work, balancing the transition from my career, changing my careers. Whether something comes up with a family member, something comes up with myself, health, reality, like just things changing around you, within you so much. So I think my biggest advice when it comes to trying to learn something new is to be kind and be gentle with yourself, and slow and steady wins the race. So even if you were doing it once a week, that's more than what you were doing the year before and 2 years before. If you start there, you start twice a week, that's more than what you were doing the year before. You know, even if you're not starting right away, like boom, 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 it's not even going to go that way. You're going to tire yourself out. You were never used to doing something every day. Maybe you might be in that small percentage of a person who can go from not doing something every day to doing something every day and truly sticking with it every day. That's with no training or working yourself up. Like, that's remarkable. I want that type of energy. But the only way I can have that type of energy is if I didn't have so much going on in my life, and having to work and having to do this and having to do that. I do have flexibility, a little bit more flexibility in my schedule with what I do, which is helpful. But most of my dance classes are at night. I've only have one class that's kind of in the middle of the day, and that's a pole class. And like I said, I've been off of that pole class for a while to heal up my shoulder, I've been off of that pole class for a while to heal up my shoulder, and it still kind of hurts, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's get ready for the day. So I found these strawberry cream cheese cookies out of Publix. They had these last year, and it's a limited edition flavor. They get rid of them so fast. This year I only saw them one time, and that's really irking me because I love these, and now I have to commit to learning how to make these because I never made these kind of cookies before. I don't know. You don't know until you know. So I'm excited to embark on that journey this spring and summer. It's a different day. I'm finishing up my edits for this video, and like rewatching this video and listening to the initial voiceover. Y'all, I was so tired when I recorded that voiceover. I'm laughing at how I sounded, the way I talk. I don't talk like that all the time, like going up with my words and stuff. Definitely I was pushing through with that voiceover, but hello, I'm here. I'm really well rested, and different voiceover for this last part of the video. As you can clearly see, I went ice skating, and I want to invest in my own ice skates because the ice skates that they gave us were really like worn, as you can tell. It hurt so bad to stand in these ice skates, so bad. Now, my bestie, my partner, he can skate really well, exceptionally well. I can skateboard a little bit. When I mean a little bit, I can't skateboard at all. I can, you know how some people can carry a tune when it comes to music? I can carry a tune when it comes to a skateboard. So I can like just glide for a little bit down the sidewalk next to you. for a while until there's a rock or a shift in the pavement. I just can't skate like that, honestly. I'm really bad at skating. I'm tall, I'm scared of falling, and I don't even think being tall is an excuse. I just, I don't know. I think it's a fear that I really want to conquer. And I really want to invest in ice skates and just be able to push past this fear. I can eventually end up having fun, especially when it comes to roller skating, and I can really make it around the arena eventually. I can make it around the rink eventually, and pick up a little cute little bop as I roller skate. It just takes me a minute to get comfortable and get familiar with it again. But ice skating, so painful, so painful. I mean, I was walking and wobbling the way I was in the previous footage because it hurt that bad. I think it would be pretty cool to do this maybe like once a month alongside ballet. I would absolutely love to do it. And the best part, watching them clean the rink before we go. I can see myself doing it. My feet were in so much pain, and I really want to keep going. A goal of mine is to get on point. I do not have any goals of trying to be a professional ballet dancer or anything like that. I don't even know if that's possible. At this point, I don't even care.
On your foot.
This is just to have
pause.
fun. This is just a hobby.
And
I would like to accomplish a few
to
goals.
really push that feet out. Now, when you stretch your knees, you keep your foot exactly as it is. Go, 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 go. Don't let it rotate. Yes, heels forward. And keep pushing it out. Does that make sense?